Well, the Condors already add to the early lead, 33 points ahead of the LA Current with 21 points. And you see Federica Pellegrini up in lane number 7. Man, was she spectacular on the relays for Aqua in their first match.
Well, she is going to be the first repeat winner here in the 200 backstroke. She went 2:03.9 last weekend. Oh, boy.
She's going to be even better, 2:01.1.
Wow.
First and third for Cali as Wilm winds up second. We'll see who is able to keep the points for Beata Nelson, who scored 15 last time. And it's a 19-point, an even bigger jackpot.
Jeez, oh man.
And the 50 freestyle, he finished 8th. This is one where DC could certainly use a little bit more, but it's hard to imagine that this isn't a race at the moment for second, or just a race to try to keep your points. You're just trying to say, can I be within 0.85 of Dressel so I can keep my points for my team?
I think that's the goal for a lot of these swimmers, is not to get jackpotted. Dressel, fastest time of the season thus far, actually tied with Ben Proud. Proud went 20.86 as well, but you're right, Bernie. Hey, let's just keep our points. Let's not lose them. Ryan Held, who just missed making that Olympic team. He's an Olympic gold medalist from back in 2016, but it's Dressel who is, you keep calling him man, myth, and legend. He is definitely that.
Big event here, though, for DC. Big event for Aqua. It is likely that Dressel's going to win it, but how good can Aqua be right here? An event that they feel like they could rack up some points. The red is already starting to flash. Can they hold on to their points, or will Dressel snatch them away? No one will catch Dressel. Oh, 20.67. Oh, wow.
Oh my!
I want all your points, says Dressel. He takes away from Held and Apple, at least.
Beat the field by almost a second. That's how quick he was. And his teammate was second. That's Justin Ress to his left. They come charging in, 20.6, 21.2, and then it just falls off after that.
Centurions and Current only a point made up there. So it's a 9-point advantage for Cali right now. Looks almost to be like Energy. They're going to get their second win where you can almost put them into November. But DC, they are fighting for every point to try to make sure that they can survive and advance to the playoff.
And this is a very tough field.
Well, Abbey Weitzeil, as you see Smoliga join the mix. She scored 19 points, jackpotted 4 swimmers in week number 1. LA currently second, 20 points ahead of the DC Trident. Abbey Weitzeil up in lane number 6. You see a tremendous start for her.
Yeah, it's really quick off the blocks there for Weitzeil. 0.68. Nobody was faster than her.
Abbey Weitzeil comes flying off the wall. She won this event a week ago. She's trying to get Madison Wilson to a 1-2 finish for LA. It is 1-2, led by Weitzeil. And she gets a huge jackpot again.
Aspect of the ISL is all about. Off to a great start there for Olivia Smoliga. She ended up down there in 7th. She'll get much better as the season goes along. But Abbey Weitzeil, what an amazing performance. And then the reaction to see her teammate and Bright, like you said, bring her right along for second place.
Day 1 of match 4.
This is a weak point there here for their LA. This is where Cali needs to take advantage. Not so much on the men's side, but on the women's side, they are so dominant. They should go 1-2 easily. So they're going to jump back into a big lead perhaps after the breaststroke. And this is where these breaststrokers, you have to swim every single event. Like, you got to get up there and put it all on the line.
Martinenghi has won this event 5 times.
They just don't have the sprinters in the breaststroke. Talking about LA. Nick Fink, we just saw him win the 200. Against Tommy Cope, right?
Yep.
Who was right in there by 1/100th of a second. Will the 50 be close?
And you're going to want to keep an eye on lane 1 on Felipe Francesco Silva, because he comes in with the 4th fastest time of the season as well. But Martinenghi, Scazzoli at the top of the screen in lane number 1, trying to get the win, but Fink is coming flying home. And at the end, Martinenghi beats out Fink. Aqua gets it done.
And they go 1-3. That will really help Aqua. 25-7, only 1/10 of a second ahead of Nick Fink. And Nick Fink was making a charge at the end, but not Martinenghi and Scazzoli. Bernie, look at them up at the top. Great job there for Aqua to put themselves back in a position to grab 16 big points.
So as you mentioned, this is where the Condors trying to answer back, and they do it in a big way.
Keep an eye on Aqua. Lane number 7, Bernie. They will be very tough.
Rooney, Pinfold, Shields, Ryan held in lane number 5. Moresi leading things off in lane number 7 for Aqua.
Rusty up there in lane number 7. You're right, he is pushing this back half 50. And he may put Aqua in the lead at the first 100, and he does, 46-2.
Aqua trying to answer back that DC.
Here's a key leg for LA. If they want to keep in it, they've got to get a good one from the veteran Tom Shield. He's got the lead there off of Pinfold. 46-2 for Pinfold. Really good split for him.
Dressel.
Here comes Dressel.
To get into the mix. Dressel trying to inch closer, but Aqua trying to hold on. 18 points and maybe more for a relay win with a jackpot. Oh, but Dressel's coming. Aqua trying to hold off the world champion, and Aqua does it. Dressel wind up second, but the Centurions, they're the relay winners.
And that's still to be determined, because there might have been a false start there. It's not official yet. Aqua won. That is official. No doubt about it. But I don't know. It says to be determined, so we're not quite sure yet.
Matteo, Junta, great win for Aqua.
I mean, the guys are great. We are improving a little bit our time compared to what we did last week. We are working on, we try to be like at the best of our capacity for the 4th matches, because I think for us is the most important one to get to the semi-final. But man, it's amazing. We had a great moment with a 50 breast men's. We had this great relay. We give the pace. Last season we were the best, and the 4x100 freestyle we try to do it even like this season. Right now we are the best. So let's keep on.
One match for Energy Standard, already with 2 wins on this ISL 2021 season. Condors trying to join them at the top of the table with 8 points as well. And there's Neale. She won it in match 1 and scored 11 points.
It's a pretty even prediction type of event, though, Bernie, if you look across the board, based on what they've done thus far,
iron and win at the 100, get the checkpoint points, and then your
Have
team
them all
thinks they have it,
gone.
and they're all wiped away because
Yeah.
you get jackpotted. So
Now-
Dumont gets 6 points. Neale will get 4 points. Evans, 3 points
right now,
for the moment.
for the moment, exactly.
So
What
they
the-
said Wilson with the checkpoint points, not Dumont. I apologize. Dumont now swimming her own race, trying to move up. Patient start for her. Again, this is an advantage for LA, an event that the Condors are surprisingly weak in.
Boy, that's going to do a big-time favor for them, especially against Aqua. They're in a big battle with Aqua.
Final 25, Wilson trying to make a final push. Neale trying to hold on to the victory, and the win goes to Wilson. Wilson has won it at the final moment.
Where did that come from? The world did that come from, Bernie? Wait a second, there's a tie. It's a tie for first. 4:02.98, they tie for the win. We haven't seen that yet for victory here in the ISL season.
Trying to edge themselves in front of Aqua. They have a little bit of breathing room, and look at how tight things are at LA. If things go right, could they have the lead?
Cali's A relay, King, Dahlia, and Brown are very good at the end. Here's Hannes, though. They'll give.
Yeah, how about Carraro for Aqua? The Centurions giving up to Elena DeLito. They're in second place. All right, 2 Condors and Aqua. Can Pellegrini pull it off here in the final 100? She's gonna dive in at first. Abbey Weitzeil trying to move LA into third, but it's Pellegrini and Brown, Aqua, and the Condors down the stretch, even at the final 100, but the advantage goes to Brown, it goes to the Condors, and Aqua will finish second.
Weitzeil gave it a run for LA at the end, but it was Cali that did it. And they finished 1-3. Having a good time, getting ready for one last relay today. Picking skins.
Will we see Aqua pull it off here on the men's side? 1 point separating the teams in third and fourth. 4 points separating the teams in first and second. Cali already has a pick of the skins on the women's side. Who is going to pick it on the men's side?
Give Cali the lead, and that's important. Get yourself out in front. He's
And Aqua
really
picked
coming
this
back.
opening leg wrong with the fact that their team in lane 8 is actually finds themselves in second.
Well, this is where you've got to kind of play with the lineup a little bit, and you're right. Both of their relays are solid, so they both should finish in the top 5. But here comes the man.
And they give the man a almost 2-second advantage, and the red is already starting to flash. I would assume at the end of Dressel's leg, it would flash even more brightly. Caeleb Dressel, look at it as a clean screen. You got to go wide to see where the rest of the swimmers are, because Dressel took a 2-second advantage and turned it into a 3.5-second advantage.
And Justin Rest can cruise into home, but they don't want to cruise. They want to get some jackpot. The red is starting to come out.
Big points possible for Cali. They led by just 4, but folks, it is going to be a huge win for the Condors here as the battle rages on for second. Condors celebrating. They win both relays. Second goes to Aqua. They get second and third.
Every one of those splits, Bernie.
Once again by 24 points. And how big was that turn for Aqua? They have now built almost a 20-point advantage, and they find them.